Hey guys, welcome back. Today you'll see that we're in a different setting and you'll notice that I'm not in my usual whiteboard, but today we're on a virtual whiteboard. And in today's video, we'll be learning about the second part of distributive property. Today is the second video on the distributive property series. So, first of all, I did this setting thinking that it would be easier for you guys to understand and see what I'm doing properly. So make sure to give me any feedback, anything you like or don't like. So let's get started. So over here, you will see right off the bat, we start off with a new rule. So let's see what the rule says. Negative times a negative equals to a positive. So এটা মানে কি? What does this mean? So let's look down. We have example right there. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 equals to a 4. But most of the time you'll see it as such. Negative 2 times parentheses negative 2 equals to a 4. And you'll be asking me, cano parentheses? Why is there parentheses? Because when there's multiple symbols, you want to put a parentheses around the number and the value of the number so it doesn't get confusing. You wouldn't do that with a positive number because they don't put a sign in front of a positive number, but in a negative number, since there's a negative, it's a subtraction sign, you don't want it to be too mixed up with if there's a multiplication sign like there. So let's head on to our first example of the day. So let's look at the first example. So আমরা দেখি এখানে কি বলে negative 2 open parentheses negative 3 minus by 4 close parentheses. So আমরা একটু breakdown করি এটা. So আমরা দেখতেছি last video মেথডে negative 2 multiplied by parentheses ভুলে যাও না, negative 3 in parentheses equals to 6. And we'll go to the next one. We distribute the negative 2 to the negative 4 because the value of the number is the sign in front of it. So negative 2 multiplied by negative 4 হচ্ছে 8 নিচে, but don't forget the parentheses. So 6 plus 8 14 হয়ে যায়. So let's look at our second example. So আমাদের second example দেখা যায় same জিনিস but একটু different. আমরা এখানে দেখি negative 2 open parentheses multiplied by negative 3 plus negative 4. So এখানে অনেক parentheses দেখতে থাকবা, don't get confused. First set of parentheses negative 4 এর পাশে ওই যে negative 4 কে easily বোঝানোর জন্য, তারপর অন্য parentheses ওদের তখন আমরা distributive property কাজের জন্য ইউজ করি আমরা. So দেখি আমরা এখানে negative 2 multiplied by negative 3 parentheses থাকে 6, same as the last one. আমরা এটা দেখি negative 2 times negative 4 equals to 8. আমরা negative 4 কেমনে হয়? addition symbol আছে আর negative symbol আছে, কি কোনটা হয়? So addition symbol আর open parentheses ভিতরে এখানে একটা 1 আছে. Sorry, আমার drawing to খারাপ হলে first time আমি করতেছি. So I'll explain it a bit more. So আমরা আগের ভিডিওগুলো বলছিলাম যে তখন parentheses সামনে কোনো একটা নাম্বার ভ্যালু না থাকে, ওটা হচ্ছে একটা 1 আছে ওটার সামনে. So 1 থাকলে আমরা একটা রুল একটা দেখি, সাইডে আমাদের রুল আছে একটা, দেখি কি বলে. So positive times a negative equals to a negative. So আমাদের example আছে এখানে 3 multiplied by negative 3 equals to negative 9. So don't mix this up with the last rule, which is negative multiplied by negative equals to a positive. So first number 3 টা negative হইলো, negative থাকলে negative 3 times negative 3 ওটা 9 হইতো, negative 9 হইতো না. So আমরা ব্যাক করি আমাদের ফার্স্ট প্রবলেমে. So let's look at it. So if there's no number in front of the parenthesis, that means it's a 1 and you multiply it. And we looked at the rule over there on rule 2, 3 multiplied by -3 equals to -9. Unlike our previous rule where two negatives would equal to a positive. So the first number there in the example for the rule 2, if it was -3 multiplied by -3, it would be +9. So let's move back to the example. So if we see here 1, let me just draw it for you. 1 multiplied by, sorry for my drawing, I'm just trying my best. Make sure to fill in the dot, like how we said a dot equals to a multiplication sign. We just use a star here sometimes, as you'll see, because we're on a computer. So 1 times, sorry about that guys, -4, let me do it, -4, sorry about the big letters, but hopefully it'll be clear for you guys. -4 will equal to a -4. As we said before, a positive times a negative equals a negative. So we have a -4 there. So that's why you know it's -2 times -4 in parentheses. So it will equal to 8, and 6 plus 8 will equal to 14. So this is a lesson about how a negative is used and solved in distributive property, on some of the rules that applies when multiplying with negatives. So make sure this is a very simple concept just in a property video, because this might be confusing when you see two symbols in one place, like -3 plus -4. So I explain it to you guys why it would still stay a -4. So আমরা আরেকবার বুঝাই, আমরা এটা দেখলাম হচ্ছে টু রুল, নেগেটিভ টাইমস নেগেটিভ হচ্ছে একটা পজিটিভ, অ্যান্ড a positive times নেগেটিভ হচ্ছে a negative. সো আমরা দেখলাম তখন দুইটা সিম্বল থাকে এক জায়গায়, লাইক -3 প্লাস -4, কেন ওইটা এখন -4 তা থাকবে. So I have a surprise for you guys. It's not a huge surprise, but it's a small surprise. I thought it'd be interesting and fun because we're doing it in a new setting. I'm just thinking about how I can take advantage of the setting. Unlike our last places, we couldn't do really an end card. I had just had to do a voice on to say you guys farewell. So I have a cool thing planned for you guys here. I hope you guys like this one. So if you guys didn't notice, it's supposed to be my face holding up the peace sign. So this is an end card that I created. Hopefully on each video I'll make a new end card or something. So make sure to give me any feedback on the situation you guys like about this place or don't like. So if you have any questions about the problems or the concept, make sure to inbox me. Any feedback on the style we're learning right now, make sure to inbox me as well. And so make sure to leave a like, follow me on this page if you found this entertaining or found this useful in any way. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.